Good morning students. In this class I will be doing class 9, 4th chapter geometry. Till now I have completed 3rd chapter algebra. In my previous video I have completed exercise 3.14, that is algebra. Okay, so now from this video I will be doing new chapter geometry. Okay, some basic concepts of geometry before doing the exercise sums we will see. So the geometry starts with a decimal point. Then we have line segment, rays, angles. All those things are the basic of geometry. So when we come to angles, we have different types of angles. Depending upon the measurement of the angles, we are having different names for that. So first one is, if the angle is less than 90 degree, we'll say that as acute angle. Less than 90 degree is acute angle. More than 90 degree, if we get angle, that is obtuse angle. Exactly 90 degree is right angle. Then 180 degree. If we get 180 degree, that is straight angle. Then if we get angles more than 180 degree, we'll say that as reflex angle. So these are the basic things that you have learned in your lower classes. Then comes types of angles. That is, when we combine two angles, if the sum of the angles is 90 degree, we'll say that as complementary angles. So first one is angles, then comes complementary angles. So complementary angles is sum of two angles is 90 degree. Sum of two angles is equal to 90 degree. Then we will say that as complementary angles. Then comes supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are when we find the sum of two angles. When we find the sum of any two angles, if it is equal to 180 degree, we will say that as supplementary angles. Then adjacent angles. Then adjacent angles. So adjacent angles means when we get two angles with a common point, when we are getting angles, we will say that as adjacent angles. That is, the ray will be common. If we say this as A, B, C, D, angle ABD, this angle, and angle DBC, this angle. We'll say these two angles as adjacent angles. That is, they have a common vertex. They have a common vertex. At either side of the common ray will be common to both the angles. On either side of that common ray, we will get angles. So that is called adjacent angles. Then comes, after adjacent angles, we'll get vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. That is, when we take any two lines, if they intersect each other at a point, the point of intersection, the point where they meet is called the point of intersection. The angles, if they are getting on a opposite side, that is called vertically opposite angles. We'll say that as, so this angle and this angle are vertically opposite angles. The same way, this one also is vertically opposite angles. So this is vertically opposite angles. Then next comes linear pair. Linear pair means when we find linear pair, when we take any two angles, if the sum of the angle is 180 degree, we will say that as linear pair. That is, if we take a straight line, if we find the sum of these two angles, it will be equal to 180 degree. So those type of angles are called linear pair. These are few things that you have learnt already in your lower classes. Just a recap only. Few more things are there. That is transversal and different types of congruency of triangles that we have learnt already. That we will do it in the next class. Just a recap we will do in the next class. Okay, thank you.